Humane Society is a place where animals can be brought or taken when they're sick or injured or homeless. And through our doors, we have over 3,500 animals come here every year needing some form of care or support. They come in two ways. Either owners can bring them in or our officers will bring them in. Typically, an owner might relinquish an animal because they can no longer care for it. We first try to help them with resources to keep their animal because it's always best to keep the family together. And if that doesn't work, we do provide a service where we can put those animals up for adoption in our shelter and find a new forever home.
So this is Francis, and he came in as a stray. Someone actually found him in the forest while they were going for a hike. And he kind of just went up to them and was rubbing on their legs. So they brought him in. I thought for sure someone was going to claim him just because he kind of has that unique marking to him. And he was neutered, but nobody came. So now he's just up for adoption. But he's super sweet.
One challenge that we found is that black cats have a hard time getting adopted. Black dogs somewhat, but not so much. We have really no problem adopting out dogs, and we bring dogs in from other countries because I'd suggest that there is a shortage of dogs in Southern Ontario. So we've brought them in from Mexico, from Bolivia, Cayman Islands, Louisiana, even South Korea through Humane Society International.
We're doing an adoption event. We brought up 65 dogs, and we're just trying to find them all really good homes. They all have different likes and dislikes, and we just want the perfect homes for each of them, you know. We have dogs out in the tent, and we have cats inside, so there's plenty for adoption.
Over the years, I've developed very, very good relationships with a lot of y'all up here, and then because of that, it was a perfect fit to make the rescues really work all the way through. I found dogs that were very badly in need of rescuing. You people have the perfect, wonderful, giving homes for these dogs, and it like I said, it just works out perfect. I mean, that's why we drive 2 days to get up here.
The one fell down a storm drain, and so I guess some people that were walking heard the kitten crying and the mother crying. So they called the Humane Society. The Humane Society called Niagara Falls Community Cats, and they all went out and they tried to figure, like, the mother wasn't going to go down because it was just too dangerous. But so Pam decided she was going to put a board down, and the mother went down and got the kitten by the scruff of the neck and brought her back up.
I've never applied to be a foster necessarily. I've kind of just been in situations where people are like, we need somebody to take this animal right now, and I'm like, okay. The reason why it's important is because that's how those animals are going to get saved. So if you think about in a situation where you have neonatal kittens, they need care instantly. So if there's nobody that's willing to take care of them, then they could pass away because they don't get the care that they need right away. That's another thing that makes adoption so important over going to a breeder, is that if you go to a breeder is somebody who is continually bringing dogs into the world where we already have so many that need homes, whereas when you're adopting, you're giving a home to a dog that already exists, or a cat.
Especially working from home, I spend a lot of time in my house, and with the coronavirus and everything, socialization wasn't really an option all the time. You were constantly alone, and it was very lonely. It was saddening at times because, I wouldn't leave my house for a few days at a time, and it would be really, really hard. But now that I have her, she forces me to go outside and go for walks and, play in the yard, and she makes me go out and do things just because, that's what she needs. And it's amazing to be in the home with her because I find myself talking to her all the time, just having regular conversation. But it's just so comforting to have someone else here. And I honestly feel like she understands me sometimes because just the way that she looks at me.
So Jessica came to our adoption event, and she has decided that she's going to adopt Nina. there's just some special things about Nina that she really connected with, and she's decided that this is the one for her. So we're just loading her up and getting her ready to go home.
Hi, Nina. So this is Nina, and she's in her new home. I got so lucky. Nina is such a great cat. It's been so rewarding letting this animal into my life and bringing her home into a place where she can be comfortable and really flourish. She's found lots of spaces to curl up around the house and is definitely making this her new home. At 13 months old, she still has a lot of kitten spirit in her, and I can't wait to see where this adventure takes us.